Hello friends, today we will be discussing about how pregnancy occurs, how conception occurs. Many a time couples come to us and say that we are planning but not getting the result out of it. So today we will be discussing how the process of pregnancy occurs. You would be knowing that when a sperm from the male combines with the egg of a female, then an embryo is formed which gets implanted inside the uterus and pregnancy occurs. So basically, for the pregnancy to occur, there should be availability of sperm, egg, and an ideal environment of the uterus. So coming first to the egg, every month in the ovaries, multiple follicles grow. Usually 5 to 7 follicles grow in every cycle. Out of these follicles, one follicle significantly increases in size, which we call as dominant follicle. And usually when it goes to about 20 millimeter in size, it gets ruptured and egg comes out of it. And the fallopian tube takes these egg and travel the egg and the egg travels through the fallopian tube towards the uterus. So for the normal pregnancy to occur, there should be a proper functioning of the ovary. For the ovaries to function normally, there should be a normal level of hormones. The female hormones, the LHF, prolactin level should be normal. There should be normal level of thyroid hormone for the normal functioning of ovary. The ovary is in turn controlled with the hormones released from the hypothalamus and pituitary, which are located in the brain. So the level of the stress also should be on the lower side for the female, for the ovaries to function properly. So when everything from the ovary part is normal, then coming next to the fallopian tubes. So the fallopian tubes should be patent and they should be functioning normally so that the egg can be transferred towards the uterus. Coming to the sperm. The number of sperms in the semen sample should be normal. The sperm count should be normal. The motility of the sperms should be normal. There should be normal anatomy, normal morphology of the sperms. Although there are millions of sperms in the semen sample, only one is required for the fertilization for the pregnancy to occur. But definitely sperm count and sperm motility should be normal. And the structure of sperm should also be normal. So when the egg and sperm both are normal, they fertilize in the fallopian tube and a small embryo is formed. The small embryo is transported to the uterus where it gets implanted. So the uterus should be completely normal. The lining of the uterus should be normal. It should not be too thick. It should not be too thin. It should be normal thickness. The lining of the uterus should be of normal thickness. There should not be fibroids inside the uterus. The fibroids, if they are in the outside wall, that is okay. Pregnancy can still occur. But in the inside lining of the uterus, fibroids should not be there. The structure of the uterus, the anatomy of the uterus should be normal. There should not be any septum in the uterus. So if the environment of the uterus is friendly, the implantation can definitely occur and the pregnancy can occur. So for the pregnancy to occur naturally, normally, these things should be normally functioning. So what are the advice to a couple when they are planning for the pregnancy? We advise the female to keep healthy lifestyle, do regular exercise so that the hormone levels remain in the balance sheet, cut off with the fat in your diet. It's advisable to take supplements like vitamin B12, folic acid, vitamin D, antioxidants so the egg quality is good. We ask both the husband of the wife, both the partners to avoid smoking because smoking deteriorates the egg and the sperm quality both. We advise to keep relationship near the ovulation date. Supposedly, if you have a cycle length of 30 days, we expect the ovulation to occur at almost 16th day. So we advise to keep relationship on an alternate day basis between 12 to 18 days of the cycle. If your cycle length is of 28 days, we advise to keep relationship between 10 to 16 days of your cycle. Supposedly you have a cycle length of almost 32 days, then we advise to keep relationship between 14 to 20 days on an alternate day basis. Because at this time we expect the egg to come out. The half-life of the egg is about 24 hours and that of sperm is about 3 to 5 days. So according to this only we calculate that in which time you should have relationship for the pregnancy to occur. We usually ask the couples to give at least 6 months keep relationship, follow all these things for 6 months. If they get the result in these months, well and good. If they do not get the result even after this, then they should definitely consult their doctor. When they do go to the doctor, usually doctor tests for the hormone level for all these things in the male and the female to find out the reason and get the treatment accordingly. If you have any confusion, you can write us down in the comment box section. Thank you.